Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to our Christmas Bible Challenge. It is December 21st, and we are on Luke 21. I just read Luke 21 and wanted to share my reflections on this chapter. I really love this chapter because Jesus talked about the widow's mite. And it starts off with him talking about a lady who gave to the temple treasury. And Jesus talked about there were several people actually giving to the treasury, and he said that the widow gave more than all of them. And I just thought that was so profound. She gave more than all of them. And so Jesus said that the rich people and other people gave out of their wealth, right? But she gave out of what she didn't even have. She gave out of her poverty. And according to Jesus, that's more than what anyone else could give. If you don't have a lot, but what you have, you give with sincerity and you give with your whole heart, that counts more to God than if you had millions and say you gave like 100,000, but you had millions. That 100,000 is worth less to God than someone who maybe had $10 to live on and gave maybe like $9 of it, $9 or $5. $5 is worth more than $100,000 to the Lord because it was coming from her heart. She gave out of her poverty. She gave in faith. She gave in trust. She gave as a sacrifice because she knew that her treasure was not on earth, but it was in heaven. And it was just a great reminder for me to store up my treasure in heaven where moth or rust cannot destroy. That is where your treasure is, in heavenly things, in the kingdom, and things like that. And I think that's a great reminder this season that don't ever compare yourself or what you have with others. And don't ever feel bad that you don't have enough or you don't give enough. Because, sometimes, when you give gifts to people and you're like, oh, is this enough? Like, I don't have a lot, but this is what I have to give. I hope they like it. And so this is a reminder to me that if you're giving out of your heart, that is greater value than the actual value of what you're giving. So that was just something that I was reflecting on. I'm like, okay, God sees the heart. So give with your heart and give with a sincere spirit, and God will reward you. And your treasure, as God says, it's greater. It's of greater worth if you do that. So yeah. That's my reflection of today, and I'm excited because we only have 3 more days to our live reflections, and I've had fun with this. I hope you have been blessed reading the book of Luke. So yeah, as I say, as always, remember Jesus is the reason for the season, and remember that as you celebrate Jesus and the birth of Christ. All right, have a great day and see you tomorrow.